The rain hammered down, soaking me to the bone as I wandered lost and shivering through an unfamiliar city. Streetlights blurred in the downpour and I longed for warmth, anywhere to escape the storm. Then I saw it, a glowing neon sign, the Perpetual Diner, its yellow light spilling onto the wet sidewalk. I hurried inside, a bell jingling above me. Instantly, warmth and the smell of coffee and bacon wrapped around me. The place was packed, every booth and stool filled. But it was silent. Eerily so. No one spoke, no one moved. Just the hum of a refrigerator in the corner. I stood dripping, feeling like I'd stepped into a painting instead of a diner. No one even looked up as I entered. I searched for a seat, passing a family frozen mid-bite, a couple locked in a silent gaze over an untouched milkshake. Everyone was perfectly still, as if time had stopped. The waitress behind the counter polished a spotless glass, never turning around. The cook stood motionless, spatula raised over burgers that didn't sizzle. I slid onto an empty stool and tried to speak. My voice echoed, but no one reacted. It was as if I didn't exist. Faces stared straight ahead, blank and empty. The silence pressed in, thick and unnatural. I felt invisible. Or maybe they were the ones who weren't really there. I scanned the room, heart pounding. Something was deeply wrong. I noticed a man stirring his coffee endlessly, but the liquid never moved. No steam, no ripples. The family's pancakes looked untouched, whipped cream stiff and butter unmelted. Nothing changed, nothing aged. The food was a perfect fake snapshot. Clothes on the customers were decades out of style, like relics from another era. Even the clock on the wall was frozen. The silence grew heavier, suffocating. I realized this wasn't just a quiet diner. It was a place where time had stopped. Fear crept in. I needed to leave. I couldn't stay another second. I stood to leave, legs trembling, eyes fixed on the door. As I passed the man with the coffee, his eyes suddenly locked onto mine. The couple's eyes followed me too, unblinking and cold. The family's heads stayed still, but their eyes tracked my every move. Even the little boy stared, wide-eyed and empty. Every person in the diner was watching me now, their attention suffocating. The silence was replaced by their silent, chilling focus. My heart pounded. I was no longer invisible. I broke into a run, desperate for the exit. Their eyes followed, unrelenting. I lunged for the door. I slammed into the door. It wouldn't budge. The open sign was alive. I was trapped. Panic surged as I fought the handle, the cold inside deeper than the storm outside. I felt a whisper in my mind, urging me to stay forever. Summoning all my strength, I rammed the door. It burst open. I stumbled into the rain, the chill replaced by relief. I ran, never looking back. I never found that street again, but sometimes I still feel the diner's chill. On stormy nights, I hear its hum calling me back. The Perpetual Diner waits, always open, always watching.